KC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
The never-ending summer for Acadiana continued again today. Highs in the upper 80s with some scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. And it looks like it'll be sticking around for one more day with highs in the lower 90s tomorrow. Could feel close to the triple digits with a few stray showers before finally our fall cold front will be moving in, bringing in some very nice weather for the second half of the work week. Taking a look at the satellite and radar picture across the state of Louisiana shows a good bit of shower activity ongoing, mainly from Alexandria on northward. That's associated with that front that is beginning to now push into the northwestern portions of Acadiana from Beauregard up into Vernon Parish. Also, we're starting to get some tropical moisture down along the Gulf Coast. So even this evening, a few of us could be dealing with some of that activity, but this is expected to kind of die out after midnight as it pushes closer to us, but I will still keep about a 30% chance for a few isolated showers, mainly for western portions of Acadiana through the rest of this evening. But you can see the light to moderate activity ongoing from Allen Parish back into Beauregard, up and down the highways between DeQuincy and the DeRidder area. Also Fort Polk up in Vernon Parish getting a little bit of the activity, and they've been dealing with it for quite a while. A coastal advisory has been issued up into those areas for some of the small streams up in there could be starting to flood a little bit. Then down to the Gulf Coast, we have some showers working into the very northwestern portions down towards Pecan Island and up into Grand Isle Lake region and over towards Lake Arthur, and that could continue through this evening. Coastal flood advisories continue for most of St. Mary Parish, Iberia, Vermilion, and down towards Cameron, 1 to 2 feet above normal tides. So could be dealing with some flooding. Already getting some pictures in from the Delcombe area of seeing at least a foot or two on some covering some of the roadways in those areas. And then over towards the east, towards New Orleans, as high as maybe 2 to 3 feet above normal in some of those locations. So if you are down by the coast, could be another rough night, but it does look like tomorrow with that northerly flow, we shouldn't have too many issues. But you can see the very powerful Hurricane Michael getting its act together within the last several, starting to get an eye forming in the center, and that is allowing it to continue to strengthen and could continue to strengthen over the next 12 hours as it heads towards Panama City. Already some outer bands beginning to make their way into the panhandle of Florida, but you can see really getting that defined eye now, and that is what's starting to worry us as winds are officially up to 125 miles per hour, gusting as high as 155. Still moving off to the north at 12 miles per hour, and we'll continue that track, but eventually will then turn a little bit off to the north and northeast, expected to then make landfall as a Category 4 hurricane. That's winds of 130 plus miles per hour towards Panama City sometime tomorrow afternoon. This is stopped around 1 o'clock, so you can see just about a little after lunchtime it'll be making landfall, continuing up into Georgia. It will weaken heading through Georgia and into the Carolinas, but maintain tropical storm force, so still going to be bringing some gusty winds into that portion of the northeast region, as could cause some power outages and then move out into the Atlantic by Friday and push into the North Atlantic later on this weekend. But definitely going to be a very dangerous couple days on the East Coast as this system makes landfall. Taking a look at the wind field with Michael, you can see the red is the hurricane force winds, but the yellow continues to be tropical storm force winds. So a large portion of the area will see at least some very gusty winds as this makes landfall tomorrow afternoon. You can see all the way extending to the Alabama-Florida line and then down into the Big Bend region. Could be dealing with those tropical storm force winds of 40 miles per hour or greater, and that continues through much of Georgia and even into South Carolina as it's a tropical storm by Thursday afternoon. A large portion of the state will be dealing with 40, 50 mile an hour wind gusts, so power outages all the way even up into the Carolinas will be a possibility before it then moves out into the waters. So hurricane warnings have been in effect from the Alabama-Florida line to the Big Bend region, but Panama City looks to be the area that's going to get hit the hardest. Also extends up into portions of Georgia and Alabama. The yellow is your tropical storm warnings and watches that you see extending all the way up into South and North Carolina heading into Thursday. As far as storm surge with Michael, it is going to be pretty bad. 3 to 5 feet from areas from Panama City on westward towards Destin, but the big area that's going to get the heaviest storm surge looks to be from Apalachicola towards the Big Bend region. 9 to 13 feet worth of storm surge with the system. That could be very life-threatening and dangerous, could cause massive damage to the shoreline and also portions of some of the buildings that have been built there, as it's been nearly 20 years since a storm this powerful hit the area. And then you can see the rainfall going to be another factor with this storm. A large area could see 5 to 8 inches from Georgia into the Carolinas as well, which will likely lead to even flash flooding conditions not only tomorrow but into Thursday. Locally, we see Matthew making its way onshore. We have the front that'll be heading our way, bringing us a chance for a few isolated showers tomorrow. But as it pushes through, it's going to get some compression heating going. That'll get us into those 90s. But then once it finally pushes through, we'll get those breezy north winds helping to bring down some cooler weather, making it feel very nice and comfortable by Thursday and Friday. So a warm and muggy evening with a few scattered showers out to the west, 74 with those coastal flood advisories. Then tomorrow, 90 degrees. So another hot one, feeling close to maybe the triple digits, and just a 20-30% chance for your stray shower. 82 and 79, so very comfortable Thursday and Friday with lots of sunshine. A little warmer for the weekend, but still comfortable for UL homecoming and Festival Acadiana. Another front arrives on Monday, bringing a 50% chance of showers, but more fall-like weather behind that as temperatures stay in the 70s all next week.
All right, thanks.